What's up? It's Russian Cream, and my project, Rush Hour, is out on all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all go check that out and give it up for Trackz.
Thank you. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Trackz, and thank you for tuning into another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Queer Love. We're back at it with another one. Now, if you're tuning in for the first time and you're not familiar with the concept, it's actually quite simple. We've all heard the phrase, never cry over one person because there are many more fish in the sea. These lovely men to my left, they represent the fish in the sea. And they're holding on to balloons today because they're hoping to find a match with one of our single guys who are going to come out one by one. Now, fellas, it's simple. If you like what you see, hear, or experience, hang on to your balloon to find out more. But if you're not feeling him, he's not your type, or it's a red flag that's a little too red for you, go ahead and pop your balloon. But we're going to find out why. Y'all got it? All right, without further ado, let's bring out our very first single guy. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Good to be back.
Good, I know. Tell us your name and age.
Josiah, 25.
And Josiah, what do you do?
Cybersecurity.
Nice. And when you're not working, what do you do in your free time?
I'm also a unit deployment manager, so work does take up a lot of my time, but I love to hang out with my friends, photography, and also dance.
Okay, and what do you typically look for in a partner?
I look for leadership, look for someone who has religious values, someone who's ambitious and can always express themselves better than they did the day before.
That's right. And do you have any deal breakers?
I do not talk to people who make sexual content. That is a very big deal breaker for me.
Gotcha. Okay, and this is not our first time seeing you. You were on a previous episode, right?
It was.
So actively looking for love.
Yes, actually.
How is the dating pool in Atlanta?
I want to say the dating pool here prefers more attention than intention, but I'm hoping that I can still exist in this kind of scene, but also date intentionally.
I love that. Well, we got one pop balloon, so come with me and let's find out why, okay? All right, tell us your name and age.
I'm Elijah. I'm 22.
Elijah, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I do a little bit of everything. So I do hair on the side. I do have a office job as well. And then, just whatever else on the side that's gonna make money.
You travel here today, right?
Yeah, I did.
From where?
Columbia, South Carolina.
Very dedicated. And what made you pop your balloon for Josiah?
So personally, I do like your style. It's different. I just don't like light skins, personally. That's just my opinion. No shade. That's it, though. That's really why I popped it.
So what's the reason?
So I just never been attracted to light skins for real. And it's not even more so about attraction. I just feel like, I don't know, every light skin I encounter has been childish and a little sassy. So yeah, just a no for me.
Interesting. Okay. Any thoughts? And is Elijah somebody you would have considered your type?
I would. My thoughts are, I would say I definitely can be sassy, but I'm definitely not childish.
Real.
So I would encourage you to just open up your mind a little bit there. I made a similar comment the last time. I do want to address it. What I was saying wasn't just that I wasn't attracted to light skins, but I'm not typically given the opportunity to talk to them because they typically don't talk to me. But I do also like light skins. I don't care about. So yeah, but I appreciate you.
Real.
Got it. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Tell us your name and age.
Pyro, 26.
And Pyro, what do you do?
I do music. I'm a student. I currently work in underwriting, so it's just a few things.
Very nice. And what made you pop your balloon?
I know Josiah. I don't feel like I have an attraction to him. We're friends, but I don't feel like it's
No romantic. Same sentiment here.
I agree, yeah.
Okay. All right. Y'all know how I go on this show. 4 balloons still unpopped. Do you have a question that you'd like to ask the guys?
Yes. Are y'all Christian?
So just by show of hands, if you're Christian, okay, all 4. That's good, right?
How old is everyone?
So that's something we're going to find out too.
Oh,
So
okay,
that's
you're right,
yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead, yeah.
How do you deal with conflict resolution?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Tell us your name and age.
Hi, my name is Will, and I'm 27.
And Will, what do you do?
I'm a graphic designer.
Nice. And how do you deal with conflict resolution?
Essentially, if there's like a conflict, more so like in a relationship, is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If there's a conflict in a relationship, I'm more so the type where I like to talk about it. So like, ultimately, I don't like to I know some people need their space, and it's like, oh, let me just have my space over here. But I'm more so let's talk about it, let's get it out the way so we don't have to like go to sleep mad at each other or like,
Okay.
just have that type of energy.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thank you. And here, tell us your name and age.
Hi, I'm Amani. I'm 27.
And Amani, what do you do?
So for me, I guess it depends on the type of conflict. I feel like if there was like aggression involved, obviously I feel like space is required. But if it's a case where we're just like disagreeing on something, I like to acknowledge people's emotions. Sometimes we'll say crazy stuff, but I like to look beyond that just to acknowledge how this person is truly feeling, and then I'll address that. I really feel like communication is the key to resolving any sort of conflict. So that is what I would lean into, just like acknowledging your emotions, acting accordingly, and just being open to like communicate.
Thank you. And tell us what you do.
I work in luxury retail, and I'm currently working on a podcast that I'm excited to share with you guys.
Plug it. What's the name of it?
Not gonna say it yet,
Oh.
but
Confidential.
yes, it will be soon.
Well, congratulations. Thank you. Let's keep it moving here. Tell us your name and age.
Hello, I'm Joseph, 27.
And Joseph, what do you do?
I work in hospitality and customer service.
Very nice. And how do you deal with conflict resolution?
It's a little hard sometimes, but I do talk it out with my partner, friends, or whatever it might be. Just basically get a good understanding of what we got, of what's going on, so that we know how to communicate that.
Very nice. And you travel here today too?
I mean, I live in ATL. and
Oh, you do?
I live in ATL in South Carolina.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Tell us your name and age.
My name is Zion, and I'm 22.
And Zion, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur, and I do hair.
Very nice. You travel here.
Yeah, I did, and I'm also a personal caretaker for my grandma.
Very nice. And the answer to his question?
I say basically like just figuring it out together, like what's the conflict, like see what's, like basically like how could we, I'm sorry, I'm nervous, but basically like just figure out like how could we get through it, past it.
Makes sense.
That's good. All good answers. All good answers. Now, Josiah, how do you deal with conflict resolution?
I definitely do like to take some time to myself to figure it out first. I am a great communicator, but I still do have my flaws, and sometimes I do need to work it out in my head before I bring it to the table. But I definitely do like to make sure that I don't go to bed angry, and make sure that I'm taking my time to express myself properly.
Very nice. So go ahead and pop one balloon.
Can I ask one more question before
Unfortunately,
Okay,
no. All right, let's keep it up here. Now tell us why your balloon was unpopped.
Well, I just wanted to understand and see what was going on first before I popped it. He's a very handsome young man.
You too.
We friends on social media, so yeah.
Okay, and what made you pick Joseph?
Literally, he said it. Friends on social media, so I'm like, okay,
I figured.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's why you popped? Because you're a friend?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it was hard. I'm just
Yeah.
like, wasn't trying to second guess
Got
it.
it. No, that's understandable. So go ahead and ask another question.
Who wants to be led in their relationship?
So because it's a yes or no question, let me just get hands. Who wants to be led?
Led. Who wants to be led? Like, you prefer to be with someone who's a leader.
Do you see that as a
All right, so let's okay. So
Ask again.
who wants to be led?
Yeah.
Do you want to be led in a
Or do
relationship?
you want to lead in your relationship?
Not necessarily, no. I mean, I feel like in a relationship, it should be, everyone should have their like point of view and perspective on things. So like, it shouldn't be necessarily like one leader that's gonna like dictate everything that happens in a relationship. With that being said, I feel like myself, I'm kind of like a leader as well, and I would also like my partner to be a leader as well. So it's just kind of like depends, but it really doesn't. It's like a no, but I would like to be with a leader. Yes.
Can I ask it a better way? Would you rather be a passenger prince, or would you rather be the one driving?
Okay, that was good. Honestly, both, because I'm not gonna lie, like I like to.
You gotta pick one.
Okay, the reason why I say both is because like I like to treat my significant other to things, but I
Absolutely.
also like to be treated as well. So that's why I say both. But if I had to pick one, I would rather be treated for sure.
All right, and here.
Amani, 27. I feel like I agree with Will as it relates to just like leaning into your strong suit. If I am abundant in a certain area, then sure, I'll lead in that area. But when you rephrase the question, I should say, I am the passenger prince. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
All right. And here,
I feel like we both can be leaders. Like, I like my nigga to
agree.
lead, and I want to lead sometimes too. So, I don't mind.
But in the car, would you rather be the driver or the passenger prince?
Passenger princess, for sure.
Okay.
princess, period. Now you go ahead and answer your own question.
I would also rather be passenger prince. The reason why I say that, before you pop, you might want to hear this. I feel like being in the military, being active duty, I lead day in and day out. So I feel like when I come home, I would prefer to come home to a space where if I need to make a decision, I know that I can. That's what I do day in and day out. But if I don't have to, I'd rather be able to just come home and take my uniform off and be like, okay, even if I'm the one that's cooking, you'd be like, yo, this is what we eating. Cool, I'll make it. I want to be able to be around and feel secure and be able to know that I don't have to make every single decision. And I know that every relationship doesn't require that, but I do like to say that up front.
That's good. That's good. Okay, so it is time to pop. So just based on their answers and your overall impression, go ahead and pop one balloon. All right, and why was your balloon unpopped?
He cute. I like his style, so I was just interested, you know?
Got it.
Just trying to see.
Just trying to see, I'm sorry. And what made you pop Zion's balloon?
Because of the answer.
Got it. Okay.
But you're very
All
handsome
right.
as well.
All right, so still two balloons. Do any of the guys have a question for our bachelor here?
I think I do have a question.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Amani, 27. So like I'm getting this vibe that like I feel like you, and I don't want to boil it down to just like being submissive or dominant, but I feel like it's kind of going there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a case where you like to be submissive in your relationships, or?
I am a dominant person.
Okay.
I want the opportunity to submit if my partner makes me feel comfortable.
Okay, so ideally you're looking for a safe space where you can kind of.
Be both of those things.
Okay.
Primarily dominant, though.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Good question. Do you have one? You have a question? You good?
I don't think so.
You feel like you know? All right. Now,
I'm gonna explain why.
Why was your balloon unpopped for so long?
I find them attractive, and I like your goals. Like, they're actually really
Thank
cute.
you.
I actually just got some goals too, so yeah. But yeah, and I actually like how you like think. Like, you actually have a
Thank you.
good mind.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What made you pop his balloon?
The indecision. I feel like coming to, since this is your first time, I'm assuming.
Yes.
But I feel like a lot of us have seen the show, so like, I believe in coming prepared. So if you come and he asks if you have a question for me and you don't, I'm not saying that you're the kind of person that doesn't have questions. Just in the heat of the moment, I'm just like, I'd rather just make that decision now.
That's real. I'm more so of a person that where like I live in the moment and like, you know, kind of just go with the flow. But
Okay.
that makes sense.
Two can be true.
Right.
Now, outside of
At the
that,
same time.
is he somebody you would have considered your type?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. So, Amani, I'm just going to have you come up here with us, if that's okay. I know, right? All right, so before we determine if this could potentially be a match, are there any final questions before I ask mine?
Yeah, I think I do have another question. So let's say we met on like a dating app. Yeah, I'm not gonna like name one, but let's say we met on a dating app. And we're like talking, there's like a vibe, you're learning a lot about me, I'm learning a lot about you. What would your next course of action be?
Ask for your number and call you.
Okay, and you've called me, we haven't met yet. What would you do?
What do you mean?
I guess I'm trying to find out, do you wait to see if I'm gonna ask you out on a date, or do
No,
you
I
ask
don't.
me out on a date?
I don't feel like waiting. If I want something, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, nice. Okay, do you have any more questions?
No.
You feel like you know enough about it?
Mm-hmm.
You sure? Okay.
You have any more?
I guess I probably have another question. What would that date look like? Like, what's the ideal date for you? I mean, you haven't learned a lot, but you know, I've been talking for a minute, so.
I would probably give 3 options and you would say pick one of the 3. One of them would probably be to go to a shooting range. Another would probably be bowling. Another one would probably be, depending on the weather, something outside. I don't know if it'll be just like a stroll in a park with a destination in mind. I don't just like strolling aimlessly. And each of those two things can be paired with like dinner or something, but I don't like doing more than 2 activities during a date.
Okay. Okay.
Good answer.
It is a good answer. It's a fair answer. I'm going to pop my balloon. So let me just do that. And it's not because I don't find you attractive. It's not because I don't think that we would be a good match. I just like to give myself options. And I feel like if there's really a connection, then whether we match on the show or not wouldn't matter. You go for what you want. So my handle will be on it. You'll know how to find me. So
I love how they kind of indirectly rearrange the format of my show. That's good. Any thoughts on that?
Can you repeat what you said one more time?
So my reason for popping the balloon, it's not because I don't think we would be a good match. I do think you're attractive. I've seen you before. I've always thought you were attractive on social media. I just want to give myself options. I don't think it's fair for me to not see who else is behind the curtain.
So my thoughts, and I can understand that.
Yes.
What I will say is being more interested in what you don't know versus passing up on something that you can see is a risk that you take. I do agree, but everything is a risk assessment at the end of the day.
I agree.
That's fair.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I'll have you go back into the lineup. Thank you. Well said. Josiah. Second time, maybe third time's the charm. Would you come back? Do you want?
I don't know.
What would you want? All right. Well, all of the balloons are popped. We weren't able to find you love today, but thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you so much for having me.
For sure. I'll take your mic. Give it up for Josiah, everybody. All right, we're going to keep things going and bring out our very next single guy. Hello, hello. Just deja vu.
Yeah.
Tell us your name and age.
I'm Tyler, I'm 26.
Sally, we've seen you before as well, right?
Yeah, you seen me a couple of times here.
Right. What brings you back?
I guess like I'm just not good at finding love. I might be a bad picker. I don't know.
You think you might be a bad picker?
I might be.
Remind us what you do.
I work the back end of healthcare.
And when you're not working, what do you do in your free time?
Reading, hanging out with my best friends, really hanging out with my best friend most of the time. And that's about it. I like to explore too and eat. Yeah.
And what do you typically look for in a partner?
Someone who knows how to be like 100% themselves, someone who knows themselves, someone who's not like putting on to be something else or somebody else, like somebody who's in tune with them.
I like it. Do you have any deal breakers?
It just depends on the person, I guess. That sounds like kind of mean, but it does depend on the person.
It makes sense. Now, you're single.
I am.
Back on the show a second time.
Yes.
What's so hard about it? Like, what's the hardest part of this thing?
The hardest part about being on the show?
No, dating.
Oh, dating?
Or finding somebody to date.
Nobody's like themselves anymore. Like people pretend to be something else. People are like, people act like how they think they want you to act instead of being yourself. Wow. And it's like, just be yourself. Because I'm be me, whether you like me or you don't.
That's a good one. That's good. Okay. No pop balloons.
Oh man, this is hard.
However, it's time to pop.
Oh.
So just based on overall impression, go ahead and pop.
Just one, not two.
Okay,
This
one
is
balloon.
Hard.
Yeah, one
I don't
balloon.
even know which one I'm gonna pop.
I know.
Lord have mercy. I lost my pick. Oh, I found it. Dang, this is hard.
Never mind. Go ask him a question.
Okay, yeah.
Ask a
I'm
question.
sorry, I'm taking too long. Okay, when was your last relationship, and what's something that you could have done better, and how long did it last?
That's good. Okay. Tell us your name and age.
Pyro, 26.
And Pyro, when was your last relationship? What could you have done better? And how long did it last?
My last relationship was 2.5 years ago. How long did it last? 5 years. And what could I have done better? I would say that I could have communicated a little better, been a little bit more patient, and probably been a little bit more relaxed within, because I feel like my trust issues are a little bad. So with me having trust issues, I feel like I'm always on edge. But I feel like I'm learning stuff about myself as I'm growing. So I feel like those qualities that I've learned from my past relationship is things that I know not to do for another relationship.
That's real. That's real.
It's good. Okay, here, tell us your name, age, and the answer to this question.
Hi, my name is William.
Hey.
I'm 27. And my last relationship was like 2022. What I could have done better, essentially just I could have just been more, I guess, of a better listener.
Okay.
Yeah, because there'll be some times where, like, we would, like, I guess, get in arguments in a sense because I wouldn't necessarily be as attentive as I should have been. But ultimately, I feel like I'm a great communicator and I do listen. It's just every now and then, sometimes I may wander off.
Okay.
But for the most part, that's it.
I feel that.
All right, and here, tell us your name, age, and the answer to this question.
I'm Amani. I'm 27. My last relationship was probably like maybe like a little like 3 years ago, and I feel like it didn't work out because so I like to think that my strength is empathy, and I feel like because I wanna always give people the benefit of the doubt, I kind of chip away a little bit of who I am, and I just wish I had like more solid like boundaries, higher standards. I just felt like I just wanted it to be a super safe space for them and forgot that I also need to be safe.
Okay, I feel that.
Thank you. And here, tell us your name, age, and the answer to this question.
I'm Elijah. I'm 22. My last relationship was a year ago, going on 2. I was in that relationship for 3.5 years. I've only ever been in one relationship. Something that I feel like I could have did better, control my anger a little more. Only reason why I say control my anger a little more because I was put in situations to where you could get angry. You get what I'm saying? Especially because I'm real big on communication and talking to my partner and things and that such. So I feel like if I am coming to you and trying to communicate, we do need to talk that out. Of course, I will give you a space, but I feel like it's levels to it. You get what I'm saying? That's just about it.
Okay.
Thank you. And here, your name, age, and the answer to this question.
I'm Joe, 27. 4.5 months ago. I feel like it was more of a controlling thing, per se. I wish that I would have been very much open-minded, communication, and make sure both is stability.
Okay. So when you say like you wish open-minded, are you saying you wish you were more open-minded?
Both parties.
Okay.
I express a lot of what I feel. They express what they think, and it's not working.
Okay, I got you.
Thank you. And here, name, age, and the answer to this question.
My name is Zion. I'm 23, and my last relationship was a year ago, and it lasted 3 years. And I feel like just communication, like that's where we went wrong at. I feel like if we had a little more communication, it probably would have worked.
I got you. Okay, cool beans.
Thank you. And you, when was your last relationship with?
My last relationship. Oh, this is my mic. I want to talk in yours. My last relationship ended in like the end of 2024, beginning of 2025. And what I could have done better is I could have been a better listener. I think that I could have put myself in their shoes a little bit more and given a little bit more grace. I feel like I could have done that.
That's good, accountability. All right, so it is time to pop. So go ahead and pop 2 balloons based on their answers and just your overall impression of them.
Okay, so the reason why I'm popping the balloons is because one is you kind of didn't take that much accountability. It's not something that you said you could have done better. And then number 2 is, you just, oh, wait, should I wait? I'll wait.
Just
okay.
do what I say for now.
That's fine. And I'm going to pop yours. Oh.
All right. You be changing the rules on my shit.
My bad.
Why was your balloon unpopped?
I think you're actually really cute,
Thank
and I just wanted to hear more.
Yeah, you're really handsome as well, too. And I think the laugh just threw me off, and then we're like going real quick. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to poke you. We're going real quick, and I had to pop something.
That's real. So it was just a laugh.
It was a laugh. I'm like, why'd you pause? Is it because you can't like?
I know.
You know?
I could be a little bit dramatic sometimes,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was just because I was like thinking of how to word it properly. But
I got you.
It makes sense.
Okay.
Now, I saw Joe pop. Were you coming up to him?
I was. coming
Okay,
up, yeah.
okay.
I think he kind of knew that though, but it's
Not
okay.
really. I just popped my balloon. I just gave him a benefit of the doubt for real. I seen him on previous things. It just didn't sit real with me for real. But I just gave him the benefit of the doubt for real. Yeah, he's handsome. He got a nice style. But he was talking about like me taking accountability, and I take accountability in everything I do. Like I was saying in my relationship, it was what he needed and not what we came to agreements with. That's what it was.
Is this who you were talking about?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You was talking about me? About
Yeah,
what?
the accountability part. Because it's like the question was more so like what's something that you could have done better, and your answer had a lot of involvement to do with your partner, and I wanted to know
It
more
wasn't,
about you.
but okay.
Okay, well maybe I misunderstood, but you are handsome.
Thank you.
No problem.
Good, okay, all right. Still 4 balloons here. Do you have another question for them?
Yes. What is your attachment style when it comes down to being in a relationship?
Attachment style. Okay, let's find out. Let's start here.
Attachment style.
So I'll like it's like anxious, avoidant, and secure. Those are the 3 main attachment styles. If you don't know, just answer the question to your best ability.
I would say secure. I guess that means clingy. I
Okay.
don't know, but if that means that, but I would definitely say clingy. Now, I try my hardest not to be too super clingy because I know that our relationships are all, everybody needs their space.
Yeah.
So I try not to be too clingy, but it's like, I be wanting to be around you all day. No shade.
Okay. I got you.
All right, and here.
Amani, I'm 27. Very good question. I don't necessarily think attachment styles are the healthiest, and so I tried to just be very mindful of how I show up. But if I'm being very honest,
Yes.
it would be anxiety. Like,
Oh, anxious,
you would freak
okay.
me out if you are doing what I
Okay.
don't want you to do.
I got you.
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay.
Thank you, and here.
Personally, I'm gonna just answer the question the best of my ability. If you mind, I'm not gonna play with you.
Okay.
That's just it. And the only reason why I say that is because I wouldn't want nobody to play about me. So basically, I'm gonna just give out the same energy that I want to be given. So that's
Okay.
more so.
Good. All right, and here.
I'm kind of gonna piggyback off like what he said. Like I feel like if you my nigga, so like we ain't gotta worry about nothing. For
Okay.
sure.
Cool beans. Cool beans.
And you now?
I would say my attachment style is like more secure. Like I can, flow. Like I'm okay if you're here. I'm okay if you're not there. Pretty balanced out. So yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, it's time to pop again, so go ahead and pop 2 balloons.
Okay, I'm gonna pop 2 balloons. Okay. All right. Sorry.
All right. Now, why was your balloon unpopped?
He is attractive. He's my type. He do, got a sense of style that I do like. He smell
you.
good and he got a pretty teeth.
Thank you.
And why did you pop Elijah's balloon?
Well, the age, you're 22. I'm 26, so I'm just like, And then the attachment style question was just a little bit off, but it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. And here, why was your balloon unpopped?
He handsome, so I just wanted to see like where we can go.
Yeah.
And what made you chose Zion?
I don't like a piggybacker. Like
okay.
you gotta, pick your speak from you. But I feel that I get it. I'm not saying that you answer the question the same way that he did, but just that term piggyback, and it just. But you
That's
are
right.
really attractive, and I like your style.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. 2 balloons, Tylee.
Yes.
Do any of the guys have a question for Tylee? You do? Okay.
So you mentioned that your attachment style is like being secure.
Yes.
You're okay by yourself. You're okay if we don't check in.
I'm also okay if we're together. I'm also
Okay.
okay if we're spending a lot of time together. I'm my own individual, and I would hope that my partner's their own individual as well too.
Okay, cool. Would you consider yourself to be like a very like nonchalant, laid back person?
Not at all. Like I'm probably one of the most outgoingest people you ever meet. Like right now I'm chill because we're just talking. I don't want to be loud and yell and scream, but I'm all over the place for real.
Okay, and just want to confirm you
Yes.
are okay with us. You're okay with us like being in the same space talking, but you're also okay if for a period of time we're not communicating because you're busy doing your thing. and I'm busy doing mine.
Absolutely. Like, I would love if my partner. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you bought mine. Please. That ain't gonna work.
I mean, but you gotta be.
See one way. See what's going on with me. Hello. Bring that for real though. You out here for me?
Yeah.
Pop, show me.
All right. So
Ooh.
not a fan of your answer, apparently.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just needed clarity. I mean, while I do respect us being like individual and independent beings, I can't see myself being with a man who isn't like ticked off if he's not hearing from me. Like, I don't care if you're like on $1 million game show. I want you to steal a phone call, find some way to signal to me that I'm thinking of you. I
Yeah.
don't want you to be okay with not hearing from me.
I mean, I feel that. And I think for me, it's more so being secure within myself and being with someone who is secure with themselves as well. So if we are away, it's not necessarily a thing where it's like, I need to text you every 5 minutes. But you said your attachment style was anxious. So that means you need someone who's going to be like right next to you. If they're gone and they said, hey, I'm be with my friend, you want that text message to see, you know, what's going on. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think the problem in our community is we want something so quick, we want everything so microwaved, and we want to be up underneath someone all the time that you don't even get to know someone for real. And that's why relationships don't really last in our community.
Okay, this is my last thing that I'm gonna say. Like, I remember someone once told me that in your 20s, you need to work like super hard.
Right.
Like, now when you're young is when you need to be working. And I feel like it's the same for relationship. The relationship is young. Now is when you need to be breaking your back and doing a lot to make me feel secure enough where you can be away for a while and I won't be anxious because you've created a safe space. So it's not that I want it to happen quickly, it's just that now is when you need to be working overtime and vice versa.
I think you're missing what I'm saying. So what I'm
Okay.
saying is you need to be secure with yourself and find somebody who's also secure. For your type of relationship style, you can't date. You would probably do well with someone who's also anxious because y'all be texting each other all day long. But we're adults. We have real lives. We have jobs to work. And if we're communicating and we're secure with each other, you know what I'm doing. Why do I need to call you and text you every 5 minutes?
Okay.
I want to see you.
Y'all need therapy. Therapy.
Whoa. And Pyro, you tried to hold on to your balloon, but you ended up popping. Tell us why.
I popped it because I would say that I understand what you were trying to say, but me personally, I feel like I'm very like, okay, call and check up on me or like text me. I want to make sure that, I feel like that's also a part of being secure. You don't got to text me all day, but I feel like a good like, hey, what you doing? Or like, are you cool? You need something? Like, you know, that's what I would expect. It kind of came off a little nonchalant, but I don't, and I'm not saying that's not how you are. That's just what I perceive. And I feel like that personally is something that could be like worked on, or like that could be like, I can look past it, but it's like, I would rather go off like the first thing I hear and then matches.
I think he asked me a 2-part question. I could have been mistaking. I think he asked me, hey, am I okay with it? Not, hey, is that something that you do? But he asked me, am I okay with that? And all I said was yes, and then you heard him pop and you piggybacked off of that without even a full explanation of the answer. So you prematurely popped kind of before you could even hear my response. So I can tell that you guys don't really listen. So I'm kind of glad that you did pop.
All right. So we, you know, maybe third time's the charm.
Maybe,
do I
we'll
need to do a
see.
spinoff to Leave Finds Love?
so.
All right. But thank you so much for coming back on.
No, thank you for having me, and thank you guys. You guys, again, great.
For sure. All right, I'll take your mic. Give it up for Ty Lee, everybody. All right, let's bring out our very next single guy. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Tell us your name and age.
Shai, I'm 24.
And Shai, what do you do? What do you do?
I'm a bartender, and I also have a clothing line.
Very nice. Plug your clothing line. What's your clothing line called?
My clothing line is called Real Raw Denim.
I follow that. And when you're not working, what do you do for fun?
I like to have fun, do fun activities, sports, anything, really.
Okay, and what do you typically look for in a relationship or a partner?
I really with whatever. I'm looking for a vibe, a connection. Yeah, whatever that's fun.
Whatever's fun. Okay, and do you have any deal breakers?
Liars, miscommunication, broke niggas.
Okay. All right. So we got a few pop balloons. Come with me. Let's find out why. Tell us your name, age, and what made you pop.
Pyro, I'm 26. I popped because I'm not genuinely attracted, but I love your style. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
And then personally, I feel like our community is too worried about like, and I'm not saying I'm broke or anything, but I feel like we worry so much about like money, and that just, I feel like that drives a wedge in like relationships in general. Cause even like, I feel like we hold ourselves to so much of a standard of money instead of getting to know a person as who they are.
Okay. Now, is Pyro somebody you would have considered your type?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Let's go here. Okay. Tell us your name, age, and what made you pop your balloon.
Hi, I'm Amani. I'm 27. I popped my balloon just because of like initial attraction. It's not really, it didn't resonate with me. But you are very handsome, and I think, you know, there are people who appreciate your style. So yeah.
So was the style?
The style and just like, yeah, it's pretty much the style if I'm being honest. It's just not something that I resonate with.
Okay. Now, is Amani somebody you would consider your type?
No, not really, but he's like a fun girl.
Fun girl. All right. All right. Tell us your name, age, and what made you pop.
I'm Laja. I'm 22. I popped based off some of the answers you gave as far as what you was looking for. You said you was looking for a vibe that more so sound like a relationship. It more so sound like I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And you know, that's cool. That's understandable, but just not with me.
I feel like I gotta get a vibe before I get to a relationship, you know?
Yeah, you do, but you know, vibes could mean different things. I just felt like your statement meant like more so I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Like if it goes there, it goes there. If it don't, it is what it is.
Okay.
All right. Now, is Elijah somebody you would have considered your type?
Yeah, he is.
All right. Thank you. And here, tell us your name, age, and what made you pop.
My name is Zion. I'm 23. Basically, you're just not my type. But I do like the girls. Like, you have a pretty smile.
Thank
And I
you.
like your style, for real.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
So what was it?
The answers too, like, and it's not my type.
Gotcha. Is Zion somebody you would have considered your type?
No, he a fun girl though. We can party together.
Thank you. So we can be sisters.
Yeah.
Sisters.
Coochie girls.
Coochie girl. Crazy. What a show. All right. So still 2 balloons unpopped. So go ahead and ask them a question.
What y'all do for a living?
Hospitality. I work in customer service.
Okay, and what else? Another question.
What's your dreams to do? Like, what's your dreams? Like, what you want to do, become?
Good. Okay. Let's hear it. Tell us your name and age.
Hi, my name is William. I'm 27. I'm a graphic designer, to answer your first question. And the second question, dreams. To be honest, I just want to be like, you know, rich and live a lavish life. And, you know, I'm pretty sure that's like almost every gay here, but, you know, I just want to like live good and be rich and have fun. But if I want to be like really, really honest and like truthful to myself, it'll be to like do something with music. Because I really, really, really love music. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And here, tell us your name, age, and the answer to this question.
I'm Joe, 27. What's the question again? I'm sorry.
What do you do for a living and what are your dreams?
All right, so I work in hospitality and customer service. My dreams right now, I'm really working on my real estate license. I like interior designs, so I'm working on that as well.
Okay.
All right. Any questions for our bachelor? Nah, just the ones.
Question? What are you into? Like, what are your goals? What's your aspirations? Like, what do you like to do day to day?
Okay, so on some real, I like to party, but I moved here to become a club owner. I want to get into the business of running my own club. I want to open a gay club here, well, a mixed club, like MJQ, something like that. But I really moved here to become a club owner. That's my dream, and that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, I like to have fun.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, you tried to hold on to your balloon. What made you pop?
I did. I was trying to be like, open-minded and whatnot. I actually think you're like cute too. But the idea of me being with a club owner, I just don't like the idea of that. Like, it's given like you're gonna be out all the time at night, and then you're also gonna be like a part of the scene, and then it's gonna be a whole bunch of niggas in your face. And I just don't like that. I don't like the idea of that.
I said club owner, not promoter, but I get what you're saying.
Right, because if you own the club, you're gonna have to like go to the club often to like see what's popping in the club, like see what's given.
Yes, at first, but yeah.
All right, thank you. And Joe, you tried to hold on to your balloon. What made you pop?
Listen, I feel like we'll get along good. Like I said, it is more contestants. It's not only that, but I feel like we can match on like a good friendship or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We can link. You know, you get my info.
So you just not feeling him on a romantic level, is what you're saying?
I ain't say all that, but yeah, you know what's up.
I don't. Well, Shai, that's all of the balloons pop. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find love for you today, but thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. I
All
appreciate
right,
coming
I'll
on.
take your mic. All right, give it up, everybody, for our Bachelor. All right, let's keep things going with our very next single guy. Hello, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Tell us. You say you're nervous? Yeah. It's okay. It's all right. Tell us your name and age.
My name Dante. I'm 31. Today my birthday.
Today your birthday? Happy birthday, Dante. Yeah, spending your birthday trying to find love. I love that. Tell us what you do.
I'm a braider. I do braids. I do locks. I do all that.
Nice. And when you're not working, what do you do in your free time for fun?
Smoke hookah.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Now, what do you typically look for in a partner?
Just somebody that's genuine. Somebody that's like could match my energy. Like, I'll bring something to the table. You bring something to the table too. So yeah.
I like it. Uh-oh. Do you have any deal breakers?
A liar. Somebody that's insecure.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay, all right. So a couple pop balloons. Come with me and let's find out why. I think I kind of know why it is first. Tell us your name and age and why you pop.
Pyro 26. I pop because Dante's my bestie.
Yeah. They came together.
Off the first look.
It's a good friend. Good friend. Okay, and come with me. Let's see down here. Tell us your name, age, and what made you pop.
My name is Zion. I'm 23. It's just basically like you two. I feel like I want a nigga that's taller than me. Like you're handsome. You're not ugly. So that's all it was. And I feel like you a braider. I'm a hairstylist. So we could have connected on that. Yeah. So it's just that I need a nigga that's like taller than me too. Like so.
I feel it.
That's all it was. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Now, is Zion somebody you would have considered your type?
He cute.
All right. Okay. All right. So still some unpop balloons. So go ahead and ask them a question.
What would you say your love language? What would you say your love language is?
Love language. Okay, let's find out. Tell us your name, age, and what your love language is.
Hi, my name is William. I'm 27. I would say my love language is physical touch, as most men, and acts of service. I like when someone is able to do something for me, especially without me asking. It's like, oh, you actually thought of me. So yeah.
Very nice. And here, your name, age, and the answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Amani. I'm 27. My love language would be acts of kindness. I also I like to feel secured. I like gifts. I like to be pampered. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And here, your name, age, and your love language.
What's up? I'm Lodge. I'm 22. One of my love languages I would say would be a random act of gesture. Randomly I would just, of course, think about you and go get something as far as like roses, a gift, maybe something that you said you wanted before. Yeah.
Good answer. And here, your name, age, and the answer.
My name is Joe. I'm 27. My love language is happiness. I like when you pick up on the vibe of when I say some things that places I want to go or what I think we want to do or something similar to that.
Okay. All good answers. All good answers. Now, what is your love language?
kindness, physical touch. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my love language.
All right. Now we did get a pop balloon. What made you pop your balloon?
He had to think about it.
I didn't have to think about it. You know, I did say I was nervous a little bit. So yeah.
Okay,
Just still a little bit nervous.
But other than that, he is very handsome. You got a nice style. I like it, you know?
So you popped because he took too long to
I
answer?
just feel like, okay, I didn't know he was nervous, no shade. But I feel like he hesitated to say his love language, so I just said no if he just didn't, have one for real or, but I understand nervousness, that's real.
It's strict. It's strict out here. It's strict. It's strict. No, go ahead and pop a balloon just based on their answers and your impression of the guys.
Okay, come on. I know which one.
All right. Now, why was your balloon unpopped?
I didn't pop my balloon because I really wanted to give you the opportunity to, I'm sure there's more to you outside of how you present physically, and I just wanted to hear what that was.
And what made you choose him?
I mean, he cute. I like his accent, but it's just, the attraction out there. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, still 2 balloons. Do any of our guys have a question for our bachelor here? No? I can't believe y'all don't have a question for somebody y'all have never met before.
What's your day-to-day life?
I do hair 24/7. So I'm just doing hair. If I'm not doing hair, I'm smoking hookah, chilling, out with my friends,
I understand that. The reason why I ask is because I've talked to hairstylists, all of that before, and we never find the right time to actually spend a long time together.
Okay.
I understand your hustle, you understand mine. That's cool. But it got to be a time where I got to feel like I'm not just only on FaceTime with you, or I'm not just only sending you like food or roses or a bottle to your door and you calling me for appreciation. It's like, or I'm flying out to you or you flying out to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I ask another question.
I'll let him respond to that. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I know I make time for what I want to make time for. Yeah. So like if I want to, if you're important to me, I'm going to make time for you. So it's just like, it's not I'm going to put this first. No, my partner come, my partner going to come first too. The money going to come for sure, but my partner going to be right there. So yeah.
Okay.
Got it, okay. Any question here?
What qualities do you look for like in a relationship? Like what's really, really important to you?
Loyalty.
Okay.
Loyalty and, excuse me, loyalty and like just don't be a liar. And be like confident in who you are, because like if you lack confidence, I can't deal with you. And I'm clingy as hell. I don't know if I can cuss, but I'm clingy. So like if you're not gonna be able to accept me being clingy, then I don't want you.
Let's dig into that more. Clingy. By that, like, you feel like you need to talk to like your significant other like very, very frequently?
You said, do I feel? Okay, so this is the thing. I understand that, we're human beings.
Right.
So I understand that you got stuff that you do in life, and I got stuff that I do in life. So I know it's not gonna be like right there all the time, So I can reciprocate what I ask for, or same difference. But I understand that my partner, we ain't gonna talk 24/7. I understand that. Have your fun, enjoy you, and we'll get there.
I know this might be like
Only one question. So it's speed dating. So just based on their answers, their questions, your impression, go ahead and pop 1 balloon.
Man, okay. Let me see.
Now, what made you choose him?
It's really no reason. He cool. He has some good answers. He cool.
You were feeling our bachelor here?
I was. He's actually really cute, and I like his style. Like, that's a shirt that I would wear, so.
Thank you.
I like it. Joe, can I get you to come up here with us, please? All right, now any final questions before I decide to ask mine to determine if this is a match?
No, you can ask yours. I don't think I have a question just yet.
Do you have a question? You feel like you know enough about it?
Not really.
My friend said he'll get to know him though.
Thank you.
All right, well, I'm going to ask my question. Is it going to be a yes from you for him?
Yes, yes.
And is it going to be a yes from you for him?
Yes.
All right, y'all make some noise. We just got a match. All right, so I'll take your mic from you and y'all can go ahead. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can do it again with our very next single guy. What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. Tell us your name and age.
And Darren, 26.
And Darren, what do you do?
I work in politics.
Very nice. And when you're not working, what do you do for fun in your spare time?
Read, love friends, love hanging with people. A big foodie, like trying new food places here in Atlanta. And yeah, I'm very recreational, like to get out, like to exercise, gym, all of that.
I like that. And what do you typically look for in a partner?
Somebody ambitious, someone good head on their shoulders, love their family, you know, wanted to build something, not superficial.
Okay, and do you have any deal breakers?
Yeah, closed-minded, like definitely love someone who has an open mind, who's curious, a lifelong learner, you know, somebody that sees the world as like something to explore, something to get to know.
Okay, and what is a green flag about dating you?
Oh, a green flag. Definitely passion. I'm very passionate. You're gonna know if I like you. Unfortunately, you're gonna know if I don't. But yeah, passion.
That's good. Okay, all right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Come with me, let's find out why,
All
okay?
right.
Tell us your name, age, and why did you pop?
I'm Pyro, 26. Reason why I popped is because off initial vibes, me personally, I don't really go for dreadheads. So because your hair is not like, it doesn't, I'm sorry, but it's not giving like it was maintained today. I feel like first impression, you should like clean it up.
Got you. I appreciate that.
I mean, but that's something that, like I said, that's something I can look over, but I like a clean, if it's gonna be dread, it's gonna have to be clean. Like I need a haircut, yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, now is Pyro somebody you would have considered your type?
Not necessarily off initial attraction, but you know, conversation is key.
All right, let's keep it moving. Tell us your name, age, and why you pop.
I'm Laja. I'm 22. I popped again because I don't go for light skins at all whatsoever. Secondly, I don't really like your style. I know today I did come a little basic, you know, but usually without this, yeah. But that's just it.
Okay. And is he somebody you would have considered your type?
Again, not necessarily off initial attraction, but hey, conversation is key.
Got it. All right. And here, tell us your name, age, and why you pop.
My name is Josiah. I'm 23. Just basically initial attraction. I'm not a fan of the outfit. So.
Let me see the outfit. Let me look at. I like it.
Like, it's the first impression. Like you should like everything. Your hair need to be cut. You need your dreads, like all that. So that's just it. Like I feel like you handsome, but that's just
I appreciate you.
Any thoughts?
Off initial attraction is not there, but again, conversation is key. We never know till we know.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Still two unpopped balloons. So go ahead and ask them a question.
All right. I told you a little bit about myself. Like, we'd love to know a little bit about you guys. Are you guys ambitious? Do you guys have, kind of how do you guys see your future?
That's good. Okay. Let's find out. Tell us your name and age.
William, 27.
Now tell him a little bit about yourself. Are you ambitious? Yeah. And what was the other one?
Yeah. Kind of how do you take charge of your future?
Yes, I'm a very ambitious person. I like to set goals for myself and then actually achieve them and make them happen. So that's like something that essentially I just do in general. Like I said, I was gonna get a car at the beginning of this year and I got a new car. And then like I said, I was gonna do other things and I was able to achieve them. So I'm a very ambitious person. How do I get them? Essentially I just put my all into it and just make sure that like when I do it, it's with passion. because essentially, if you don't really want something, then you're not going to achieve it, especially if you don't aren't passionate about it. So yeah, I just make sure that I put all my effort into it if I really want it.
And here, tell us your name, age, and the answer to this question.
Hi, I'm Amani. I'm 27. I like to think that I'm pretty ambitious as well. I have my goals and I try to work towards them. I like to be realistic also. I think I'm very agile and I will pivot when necessary. There was a part 2 to your question. What was the?
Yeah, just how you take charge of your future.
Okay. I feel like, unfortunately, for some of us, coming out is not always the smoothest thing. And I feel like I was in a position where I had to grow up very quickly. So I learned quickly that my future is really in my own hands and God's. And I take charge. I don't wait around for a guy to take me out or to do something for me. I give myself what I think you should give and more. So yeah.
I appreciate that.
Very good. And how do you take charge of your future?
Yeah, I am a very, very, very ambitious person. And I don't believe necessarily that everything has to be planned out, but I do believe preparation, kind of knowing where you want to go, and being intentional about achieving that, whether that's networking, whether that's going to school, getting whatever you need necessarily to get to that dream.
Got it. Any questions for our bachelor? Both of y'all, okay.
Okay. So for a lot of people in the lineup, you said they're not really your type. What is your type?
Yeah, I would say just a little bit more polished. I received the feedback that y'all gave me about my locks and about my outfit today, but just a little bit more polished.
Polished what? Clean cut, no tattoos, or what do you mean?
Yeah, it is. I like your fit. I like your fit. I like to see individual kind of fashions. I think you guys were intentional in the way that you guys put yourselves together. Maybe that's what I mean, a little intentionality. I want to see kind of what makes your fashion unique or what makes your outfit unique about yourself. Being polished, you get to a certain age, you kind of know what works for you, what doesn't. You lean into that.
Okay. My question is, remind us, what is it that you do again?
Yeah, I work for an organization that trains people on how to run for office or work on campaigns.
Okay, cute.
So it's in the political space, yeah.
Cool. That's my question.
Thank you. Okay. All right, Darren, it's time to pop. So go ahead and pop one balloon based on the answers, question, and just your overall impression.
This gonna be hard.
You like both? You want both of them?
All right.
And why was your balloon unpopped?
I think he's cute. Yeah.
Okay. And what made you choose him?
Yeah. I would say just off of first looks, probably wouldn't be somebody I approached in the club, but I think the conversation was good. And I think if we were at a bar and we started talking, maybe you'd have left my number.
Got you.
Interesting. Okay. Amani, if you don't mind. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, this was your second time up here.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Any questions between the two of you before I ask mine?
Can I, of course it has to be okay with you. This is probably a little unconventional. Can I ask him for a hug? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a
I
first.
guess, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, we can go in for a hug. How you doing?
Thank you.
So did you have to figure out if he went up
Trying to
or
see how I smell.
up?
No.
Smell?
No, it's not. It's not smell.
Waist or shoulder?
It's really I wanted to see if it would have been like a church sister hug, if you were really gonna hold me, I'm sure by now, physically you should know if you're into me or not.
Got you.
So I just wanted to know how he was gonna hold me.
Got you.
Interesting. Okay. Any
Gotcha.
questions? Any final questions?
Yeah, he said it's your second time. Second time up here. What makes me different?
Well, I had good question. I feel like, based on the questions that were asked, you've not said anything that's outside of what I'm looking for. Everything so far aligns, everything before aligned as well. I just had to make strategic decisions. I want to give myself options. I've been standing for a minute. And yeah, that was my reason for being back here again. So yeah, and that's why I think that you're different.
Appreciate you.
All right. So is it going to be a yes from you for him?
Yeah, I'd like to know more.
Okay. And is it going to be a yes from you for him? All right. Make some noise, y'all. We just got a match. Okay. I'll take your mic. Maybe another hug or okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, we got 2 matches. I think if we get another one, that may be a record. So let's see if we can do it with our very next single guy. Hello, hello. Hi, tell us your name and age.
My name is Michael. I'm 25.
And Michael, what do you say?
I live in Atlanta.
Live in Atlanta. Okay, and where? I'm sorry. What do you do?
I'm an opera singer.
Opera singer.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to give us a sample
Right now?
You don't have to.
Check out my Instagram.
Okay, all right. I'll be trying, y'all. Okay, and when you're not working, what do you do for fun in your spare time?
I like to explore Atlanta, go out with my friends, shopping, eating, just travel.
Nice. And what do you typically look for in a partner?
Someone that's consistent, mentally and emotionally mature, someone that's open-minded. I like someone that has traveled and been around the world, and yeah.
And do you have any deal breakers?
I think being close-minded. I think somebody that doesn't know much about the world is a deal breaker for me. I think someone that is not emotionally or mentally mature, so that's like a deal breaker.
That's good. Okay, and what's been the hardest thing for you in dating?
Dating, I think just in general, the dating scene for the gays is very superficial and like surface. I think people don't take the time to like get to know people at all. And everybody's going for like an image, but not an actual person.
That's good. That's a good answer. Okay, so balloons are gone. Come with me. Let's find out what happened.
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
it.
Tell us your name, age, and why did you pop your balloon?
Pyro 26. It's no real reason. I'm just not initially attracted, but you probably will be a cool person, interesting, like different for someone. But
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Now, is Pyro somebody you would have considered your type?
Not romantically, but like friendly. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And here, tell us your name, age, and why you pop.
Hi, I'm William. I'm 27. I feel like our vibes wouldn't like clash well together. Like you seem a little bit more chill, and I could be chill as well, but yeah, I feel like I could also be like a little bit extra outgoing, and I'm not sure if that's the vibe that you give. Obviously, I just heard you only say like a few sentences, but
Right.
yeah.
Any thoughts?
As far as like what he said, I think it makes sense, but it's also very surface, just like, the first interaction. But he seems cool, he seems chill, not romantically my type.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it going. Tell us your name, age, and why you pop.
Laja, I'm 22. The first thought that I thought when you came right here, you looked like somebody who did content for a second. That was one. But
What kind of content?
you know.
No, I don't.
Of course, I know that now, but you did. That you just looked like somebody. And then also just based off attraction, you just wouldn't be my type.
Gotcha.
You are taller than me, and I don't like nobody taller than me. I'm already 6'1". And I feel like I'm more so, I don't know, I just like my niggas shorter, that's it.
Do you want to clear the content creator thing up?
No, I do. Do you? Let's do that. I mean, I'm not a content creator as far as what I think you're talking about.
Like adult? You thought he was somebody who did adult, and that's not you?
Not at
okay,
all.
Cool. All right. I just wanted to make sure you wanted to clear it up.
Yeah.
All right. And here, tell us your name, age, and why you pop.
My name is Zion. I'm 23. Just basically initial attraction is not there. You tall. I do like my man taller than me, but I just feel like my lifestyle and your lifestyle is not a match. So.
Okay, got
At all.
you.
Okay. Now, do you see Zion as somebody that would have been your type?
No, I don't.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. We're gonna take it back. Wow. We tried, Michael. But thank you so much
Atlanta
for
gay
coming
scene.
on.
What can you say? What can you say? What can you say?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
All right. I'll take your mic for sure. All right, y'all, give it up for Michael. All right, before we continue, if you've been watching this season, I did introduce a new segment to my show. It's called Pop Your Spot. Hit it! That's right, pop your spot. So what that means is that our contestants here have no idea how many bachelors are left or what they look like. But what they do know is what the person standing next to them look like. And they may be secretly attracted to them. So they have an opportunity to pop their spot and become a bachelor and have a chance at one of the people in the lineup. So if you're interested, the first person to pop their balloon gets to do so. And now we wait. All right, well, it's a dub, and there are no more bachelors. So thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Queer Love. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. If you're interested in being on the show, if you're in Atlanta or you can get here, I would love to have you. The link to apply is in the description. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good one. Thank you.